going on, everyone? It's Green Zero here, that's right. Kane's Wrath video number 300. Didn't see that one coming at all, not till the other week when I was like, hang on a second, I better count my videos. 299, better do a special VOD for 300. But yeah, that's right, 300 videos, unreal. I can't believe that that I got this far. I mean, when I got 100 videos, I thought that was good, and then 200, I was like, oh yeah, there's no way we'll get to 300, then bam. Not even a year later, I don't think it was really quick from 200 to 300, but yeah, this is Kane's Wrath video number 300 for myself. Most of them are on YouTube, the rest are on Wii Game, or the real early ones in when I first started out there. A little bit of a noob, but yeah, big thank you to the community, obviously, for continuing to watch the videos and to make Kane's Wrath still as popular as ever. I mean, if not, I'm getting more views than I used to get back in the day. So, I mean, like, there's so much people still watching the game. We still have a lot of players around. So, well done to all the pro players and all the community as well, all the mids and the goods and everything like that have been playing games and uploading them and letting me VOD them and things like that. So, and of course, big thank you to the community for watching the VODs and yeah, causing a demand for this kind of footage here, and of course all the other commentators as well for also supplementing the community there, and Kane's Wrath Online, all the pro players, and basically yeah, all the community. Well done. It's more of a celebration of Kane's Wrath in general, as per the intro clips there. But yeah, 300 Kane's Wrath videos going into a pretty bright future with the 1.02 plus. Again, still just getting bigger than ever. We've got a few big events coming up, and of course a few new RTS games being announced. So it's going to be a bright future, or hopefully going to get better for RTS in general, because it hasn't been too good lately. But anyway, enough about that. It's 300's Kane's Wrath video time. We got a game here for you today. Unleashed UA playing as Steel Talons versus WinForFun, which is Technique playing as Nod. Unleashed UA versus Technique, the most popular player versus the greatest player in Kane's Wrath. And you won't find this one on the replay system. That's right, it was sent direct to me by the players. Let's jump in. We are going to be on Tournament Dust Bowl. If we scroll down into the bottom here, we are going to find Unleashed UA. So I'm really looking forward to this game. These guys sent me this replay. They didn't upload it. I'm just like, oh man, it's going to be so good. I know it is. And he's going to be playing as Orange Steel Talons. And let's have a look at his opponent up here. It's going to be Technique. Yes, that's right, Technique. So again, these guys sent it to me. They didn't tell me too much about the replay, other than that's obviously it's Steel Talons versus no bigger Shadow Teams out by Technique here. And he's going to have double Engineer going for those Shadow Teams. Of course, they have a second or two delay on them, because otherwise Nod just opens with them every single game, because they're really good now. And he's going to be able to take both those spikes. Unleashed is going for one spike, and he might be able to foxhole before he gets here, just to cause Technique some problems. Unleashed UA got his Engineer down here. Just wondering how much longer we're going to be calling him Unleashed UA. Soon it's going to be Unleashed RU. Somewhere bonus through, and Bravo secretly high-fiving. Oh, he actually manages to take it down with just one explosive. I thought it used to be two, but no, obviously one. He's got a veteran squad there as well, so he quickly takes those guys down. Engineer's going to make a run for the building, and oh no, he decides he's going to stop at that gas station and get shot. I mean, he wasn't going to make it to the building. Maybe he was going to try to hide, and maybe Technique wouldn't see him. But Unleashed always trying to get the upper edge there. Both spikes now under the control of Technique. Just caps them almost at the exact same time as well. Oh, he actually sold the barracks off, so he kept that. I thought maybe he was going to go for some kind of rush, but no. Oh, he puts the Rifleman squad into the Heavy Harvester. That's nice work. Of course, he knows these Shadow Teams are going to be here. He's going to lose a power plant. Not much he can do about that. Second ref does actually come down, so it frees up his build queue for this one here. And Technique's going to take off. He's going to fly away. It does kill the scout, because you might as well. That's another scouting squad that they just send out to guard a passage of space. Technique has a building over here. He hasn't garrisoned these guys. He's just leaving them out wide. Of course, you need something to see what's going on right out wide. These guys really can't see too much what's going out there. We got a beacon. No, we don't. We have a battle marker and foxhole on the Tiberium here. So there you go. Foxhole on the Tiberium. Of course, the harvesters won't be able to harvest the bit of Tiberium crystal it's on, so he'll have to destroy that at some point or another. But he risks destroying the Tiberium crystal. So any little bit of advantage is going to be good enough for these guys. He actually brings one back, and he's going to blow it up. Oh, actually kills it. No, he doesn't. There they are. Okay, he's standing on Tiberium. It's going to do him a little bit of damage. He did damage the Tiberium crystal. There you go. He took about half of its health off. Quite a few crystals actually took some damage then. So I don't know why we're talking about crystals. Is there a Reckoner? There is a Reckoner, and did he just sell off an Operations Center? Technique has a Reckoner out, and he's going double Rocket Squad into the Reckoner. Not that the Flame Unit isn't going with him. I'm not sure what he's doing with this. He went for a quick Reckoner, and I think maybe that's to catch Unleash off guard. You can see there he's got a He's got a watchtower powered down just so he can keep his power going, because he's only got 2 power plants, so he can't power that at the moment. Well, he can now because he's got his Conyard redeployed. But an MRT and a Pitbull, maybe a Wolverine, probably would have been the cheaper option. $100 cheaper, but of course the MRT can repair itself, and the Rifleman squad will rank up really quickly. And here comes that Reckoner, and Unleash is like, what's going on here? He has no scouting, by the way. He cannot really see any of the map anymore. And he pulls the Harvester pretty quickly. Another Harvester getting shot up as well. He's going to have to do something about that. Oh, yes, actually cleaning up the shadow teams. Okay, so he did shoot down all the shadow teams there, managed to get them. He did get the power plant, but nonetheless, and still pulling these guys off the line. Of course, one of the main reasons you try not to Reckoner or Flame open versus Steel Talons is because this happens, and he crushes the Reckoner. And all these Riflemen squad inside the Heavy Harvester actually gunned down one of the Rocket squads. The other one's going to make it to a building, I think. That would probably be the smartest place to go. And these guys here are going to get trod up by this Titan. Titan walks all over that. Ref is down at the expansion front leash, so he's doing okay. What's he got? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4. He's got 6 on his main, and he's got 1 on his expansion. Technique, meanwhile, has 5 and 2. He has got a 6 Harvester, but he doesn't have the ref to go with it, so he's actually popping that one down now. Should be done just as this Harvester's finished refining, but of course Technique does hold 2 Spike. He's got a power plant in a vulnerable position out there, but again, those 2 Spike, 20 credit a second, that's something that Unleashed is not getting, so he's going to really be enjoying that. Missile squad inside this building here, they can't quite get an angle on these units, even though they can get an angle on them, so that's not going to be good for Technique. He's going to lose his structure eventually. And that Titan coming out to join the party as well. They should be able to kill this Rocket squad. Again, it's just buying Technique some time, just seeing, hey, there's some Pitbulls coming out now. He's probably going to go for some kind of harassment. And there you go, the MRT actually cleaning up the rest of the rifles, rest of the Rocket squads there, because he's got rifles inside. So anyway, things are calming down a little bit. I mean, when you shadow open, and I mean, he did go for a Reckoner, and Unleashed did go for some Pitbulls, but it's a little bit delayed. So again, moving into this game here, there's no real precedent anymore, because it wasn't really a regular opening. So really anything is on the table, and that's what makes a lot of games really exciting, when both sides, well, if both sides decide to eco, it opens up into a regular game. You know what the pushes are and things like that. But when a game opens as crazy as this, really anything goes and anything can happen. These Pitbulls are going to move forward now, and they're like, well, hang on a sec, I might just back off there. Well, we've got triple War Factory. He's got triple War Factory. Technique is really cranking this War Factory here. He's got 3 of them, and he's going to have a lot of bike buggy out pretty quickly. But again, Unleashed decided he was going to go for Pitbulls, and if he continues to Pitbull spam, he's actually got a crane as well. He's going for expansion already. Wow, he's already at his 3rd or his 2nd expansion technically, and he is double War Factorying out Pitbulls by the looks of things. So that's actually quite good for Unleashed, because that's really what you want to do against this kind of bike buggy. You need to have a decent heads up on the Pitbulls already, which he has, which is great. And they should be doing okay. Battle marker down there, no, it's just Tiberium exposure. He's putting more Rifleman squads inside these, inside the Heavy Harvesters for some reason. Not quite sure what it really is. I don't think he's going to be attacked by infantry. What's happening over here? We've got some Pitbulls moving down the left-hand side of the map now. He's split up where Technique is not split up. Technique's down the guts, and he still hasn't really brought himself all together. There's the MCV, and oh, he's going to engage over here, but again, Unleash is making a flank down the left-hand side, and he is going to, oh man, is he going to get the MCV? Far out, there's no radar here for Technique. The MCV goes straight down, and Technique is engaging these guys. He's going to surround and destroy this fight here, so he is going to win this engagement. But in the other hand, he lost his MCV. Now Harvesters are getting picked off. Oh man, Unleashed is in here. There's absolutely no defense for these Harvesters. These units get completely demolished, but of course, this is really where it's going to count. I mean, Unleashed did lose a decent amount of Pitbulls, but he got the MCV. He got 2 Harvesters. He could have got a 3rd. He decided he'd done so much damage. I think he just wanted to get out of there. And now Technique giving chase, but again, he's going to have the front units picked off here. And I think, oh geez, did he get a heroic Pitbull? Was that already veteran? I don't know. He must have been the one that killed the MCV. That's why I was already ranked so highly, perhaps. Not a battle marker over here, of course. It's just that MRT does bail out the Rifleman squad. Everything helps, but he gets completely overwhelmed. So Technique is now down on his MCV. Does he have 3? No, he only has 2 War Factory, but again, he's going to have plenty in the tank there. Oh, the heroic Pitbull gets picked off straight away. That's not good at all. And again, Technique giving chase to these Pitbulls, just keeping their numbers down, especially while they're in these low numbers here. He really wants to smash them. Pitbull's coming from behind. While there's reinforcements here for Unleash quite a lot, and Technique's going to have to make a quick getaway. So again, Unleash is really cranking these Pitbulls, and Technique is not going to be liking that, because there's even more Pitbulls than there are bike buggy, and that is not good. MCV is back out by Technique, and now he's being forced to transition. He realizes he can't win the buggy war because there's just too many people, so he has to go, he has to transition, otherwise he'll probably lose the game pretty quickly. And he is going for infantry, and Unleash is moving back along here, and we have these bikes going in for a counter attack, trying to shield out with the tower here. This Harvester is as good as dead. He might even get a second. He has actually split in half, so he's going to get, I reckon he's going to get 2 Harvesters. Yes, he's going to smash that one, and I think he needs to get out of there. He got 2 Harvester kills. Now he needs to not pay for it too heavily, and again, that was a nice by Technique, counter-attacking when he knew Unleash was totally out of position. And now Unleash is going to go straight again for a counter-attack. Wow, this is a really fast-paced game now. Both sides not stopping, so again, interesting open, slow down a tiny bit, and now it's just action-packed constantly now. But I know Unleash is going to pull back here. I think Technique is just going to drive straight back in. And again, all the Harvesters here, there's only 2, so they're already dead. Oh, Orca Strike, oh man, clutch Orca Strike. You can see the side of the map is just there, so when he called it in, he got to lay about 4 bikes at least. And now he's going to chase these guys down, and Technique is going to get to this bottom field. There's a lot of heavy harvesters here. Remember, heavy harvesters, of course, have more HP than a regular harvester, so it's going to take those few extra rockets for Technique to destroy them. He's going to get a second one, I think he is. Now he's going to have to make a run for it, but again, he didn't really cripple Unleash that much. He's got some harvesters. He needs to transition those harvesters, but again, there's a lot of pitfalls, and now Technique is a little bit open to a counterattack. He's bought himself some time though, so he may have got himself back into the game. There is a ref down here, but there's not really much there. He is still harvesting essentially at maximum capacity here, but it's about to dry up, so he's going to have to do something about that. There is Tiberium over here, of course, and those infantry units, yeah, it looks like Unleash is going to move away from them. And these buggies here are really good at sucking up rocket damage, but of course they don't really do that much. 2 pitbulls. That weapon on them is pretty flimsy. And let's have a look here. Did he call him Bloodhounds? He's got some, yeah, veteran Wolverine, so he must have called him Bloodhounds. I'm not sure what the airfield, yeah, he sold off the airfield. Maybe thinking of going for some airfield tech there, but changed his mind. He has got AP ammo done. Battle marker down here. It's just a bike. It's getting shot up by this Harvester. Elite Rifleman squad in there. That's nice. Oh, but he loses that Harvester. So another Harvester kill from Technique. That's nice. And of course, picking off another bike. And the last one should probably go down. So again, Unleash has actually been severely reduced here. 1, 2, 3, actually no, he's got 6 Harvesters in total. War Factory's here, obviously pumping out more refs and harvesters non-stop, and he still has got a decent amount of pitbulls. Man, he's really managed to keep these numbers quite high considering the amount of harvesters. I think he's had to rebuild unless he didn't lose as many as I thought he did, which might have been the case. Maybe some were transitioning, we didn't see them. But Unleashed has an opportunity now with all these pitbulls to do some damage. But Technique is locked tight. Line of infantry in a formation here, which is great. Scorpion tanks on the backside, which are now moving up to this field here. And I don't think he's going to be able to make a move. This rocket squad's trying to go to this building, but yeah, he was never going to make it with AP ammo rifleman squads there. And these 2 Wolverines caught out in the open, and I think they're just going to get completely destroyed. And yeah, they're on a move order by the looks of things, and there we go. Tries to fire at the last second, does a little bit of damage. 1 pitbull out and about here, not sure what he's doing. What's happening over here? Pitbulls are in the top corner, but there was really nothing there. Maybe just a rally point for Unleashed to come around and knock these guys. And again, what's he got? Has he got the upgrade? No, oh, he's almost got mortar upgrade. I'm pretty sure that's going to be mortar upgrade. Yeah, it is. It just finishes. So he's going to be able to wipe this infantry here. Again, mortar upgrade does come in handy to clean up small infantry squads, because obviously it does grenade damage. And it's extremely devastating to buildings. You can actually turn your pitbulls into base killers. And whoa, what are you doing here, Unleashed? This is not where bases normally belong. He's got his MCV in the center of that. There's a war factory and a reclamator hub. He's got two production structures here now. And what is he doing? I'm not sure what he's doing. He's going for a Marv, obviously. We've got a battle marker back here. It's just a buggy. Could be for a 1-click. No, we don't have a tech center. And if there's no tech center, there's definitely no tip chem plant. He's just got eyes on seeing what he's doing. He's left these 2 silos here. Probably doesn't need to. But again, oh, Behemoths. He's got Behemoths out. And he's got these pitbulls in a big formation, but by the looks of things, probably not necessary. Getting some good repairs on them as well. Obviously, there's 2 war factories here. And the Behemoth's going to start to shell the space. And I think Technique, oh man, he's going for Laser Scorps with Dozer Blades by the looks of things. He's not going to have time for that. Laser Scorps is still a minute 15 away, because he's only just started the upgrade now. And that's if he has the money and if he has the power. So, oh man, I think Unleashed with this defensive area here, I mean, it would be nice if these buildings weren't destroyed. He could put rocket squads in them. These ones back here, they only have rifleman squads, but Technique probably hasn't realized that. You can sometimes see the rockets sticking out from them. A few Scorpion tanks back here. I'm not sure if that's a decoy army. I'm not sure how they actually got back there. Pitbull's now moving around, and they might just want to focus down. I think they're just going to focus down the infantry with their mortars. Yes, I think there's not enough infantry here. They don't have their upgrades. And he is going to lose a decent amount of pitbulls, but he's going to be able to clean them up. Meanwhile, what's happening back here? Marv is out. Battle base is there. and he is getting shot up. Mind Strike came in. Oh, Spectre Artillery over the top. There's so much happening now. Spectre Artillery should be able to drop that rig down now. Yeah, he's going to drop it down now, but the Pitbulls have made their way and they're going to snipe a few Harvesters. Can they get one more? Oh man, Unleashed. I think he could have just stayed there a little bit longer and done some damage. Meanwhile, his base here is under artillery bombardment. Spectre Artillery is coming in now. He does have the tier 4 and he does have the tech lab. But again, dropping that building down, that's less cover for these behemoths. First EMP completely misses its mark. The second one lands down. The Scorpion Tank's going to do some damage. We got a beacon coming in, and we got the behemoths absolutely shelling these Scorpion Tanks here. Is that going to be a Tib Vapor Bomb? It is a Tib Vapor Bomb, and he's going to do a fair bit of damage. Meanwhile, the Marv powers back up, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He's going to cause as much damage as he possibly can. There's rockets inside the Marv, but there's Spectre Artillery coming from the back, destroys the behemoths and gets the Marv. Actually, a lot of Scorpion Tanks got killed, and Shockwave Artillery comes down a little bit late, snares some of the Scorpion Tanks. These two now, the last ones to go down, but yeah, Technique, he has finished. No, he got M-Coils first, sorry, and now he's going for laser capacitors by the looks of things, but he doesn't have enough tanks left. And oh, Spectre Artillery fire coming in there. Unleash is going to want to move. He just lost a Titan, and he almost lost a Behemoth, but yeah, no second shot from these artillery units. Again, they have a really long deployment time, so he doesn't really want to put them in a position where they're going to be attacked too readily. And I think he should be able to finish this one. Yes, he does actually manage to snare that Behemoth. Nice work there. Laser Scorps is done. He tries to focus down one of the Spectres, but no. And now he's got only one Behemoth against this Onslaught here. And again, Technique's still got 3 of these Spectres, so he can start bombarding space with little worry of any return fire. And I think he's going to get a second Marv out now. That Wolverine is good as dead. Artillery Strike comes in now. And of course, artillery not too good against moving units. The Marv is out there, and he's going to cause some damage. The Scorpion Tank's so low on health, and again, pops a lot of them there. That Artillery Strike just going straight to the middle. But again, the Spectres just causing problems. And Technique might, yeah, he's going to have to pack up now, because you see the deployment time is just a long time, so you really need to deploy in advance. Whoa, Pitbulls, where'd they come from? I did not even see those. And they have cleaned up some more Harvesters, and EMP Blast goes off. Mortars come down. You've got to watch out for the friendly fire on those mortars here, but looks like, oh jeez, artillery bombardment. Artillery actually striking the Pitbulls. You wouldn't think they'd be able to strike a unit that fast, but they obviously moved into their field of fire. Tries to swing at the Spectres. I'm not sure if that was one that went down there. No, it looked like a wreckage of a Scorpion Tank. And again, the Marv just chewing it up. Triple rockets. He needs another rocket in there for maximum capacity now. And Technique, he doesn't have much left, does he? He's got a Redeemer Engineering Facility, but he doesn't actually have the Redeemer. What's happening back at home? Not much. He's got his Space Uplink Command, all his buildings there. Behemoth grabbing some repairs. Nothing being built from Unleashed at the moment. He really has nothing coming out of these war factories whatsoever. I'm not sure what he's building. He doesn't appear to be building anything. His only production structures in the middle, but he's got a base, not a base, sorry. He's got a building ready to be queued, and he did call in the orbital strike there. Damaged a fair bit of these buildings. But I don't think he's going to stop if this is a Redeemer coming out. Yeah, it is. It's a Redeemer coming out. It's not going to stop it. Artillery now moving into position. It's got repairs. And I don't think he's lost any Spectre Artillery just yet. Oh no, the MCV is undeployed. Oh geez, this could be risky. Manages to splice it just a little bit. And yeah, now he's going to repack up and move forward a bit. The Marv now down here, trying to harvest this, causing Harvesters to be pulled off the line, but there's no stealth detection. More artillery strikes coming in. Oh, that Titan almost gets baked straight out of this, out of the Reclamator hub. And again, they're going to have to make a move because there's a Titan moving up here. And of course, it does have railguns as well. Far, he got railguns. Last Scorpion Tank does get destroyed here. Spectre Artillery moving back now, and things all of a sudden, both sides just really have almost no units remaining at all. The Epic units are down here, and the EMP blasts are coming off. Unleash is sending everything forward now. And oh man, he's just sending everything forward. It's just bits and pieces of whatever army and whatever units he has left. He might be able to save the Marv. Rage Gen goes off. He's probably going to lose his Titan. And these Hammerheads trying to fire on the Redeemer. Shockwave Artillery comes down again. That recharged pretty quick. And he does get the EMP blast off, but it looks to be more of a defensive EMP blast just to force the Redeemer back so he can save the Marv. And again, that's a support power. He's going to have to wait a while for it to recharge. And again, it's really critical for GDI factions to have Shockwave Artillery in situations like this, because it's a support power they really need to try to disable the enemy army. And it looks like Spectre Artillery is now firing on the MCV. We got Raider Buggies moving in. Oh, friendly fire there. A little bit too much on that Spectre Artillery now. And the MCV is now under attack. It has got laser field on it, so the Spectre Artillery are going to have to take a long time to destroy this now. And you see there, every shot just not really doing that much damage. We have the Sand Turrets coming back up now. That time almost gets baked. We got a beacon coming down there, and it's just an Orchestrate, but it does miss. One of these Spectre Artillery is pretty heavily damaged. He's got an elite one over here now. He needs to be careful that doesn't go heroic. And the MCV is still under pressure now, and he's going to lose that laser field soon, and he's going to lose his MCV if he doesn't do something about it. And again, you can see the Spectre Artillery just not as good at wasting bases as fast as the Behemoths. But again, he's got 3 of them in this MCV, the most heavily armored structure in the game. Trying to steal Tiberium up there with a laser field on it, and he does get an engineer in there. So obviously the laser field had worn off, but I hadn't realized. And these hammerheads getting chased down now. Behemoth now trying to fire on these on this Redeemer. And did he try to flank? I think he tried to flank with that Redeemer. I think he might have got one of the Spectres. Yes, he has got one. Oh no, maybe not. 1, 2, 3. I see 3 Spectres, but I'm not quite sure. He is pulling back now. And 1 Behemoth getting shot up by the Rage Gen. That's not good, and it's just going to wear off in time. Oh no! Oh, it just goes down. Oh man, he's not going to be too happy about that. He's still got double War Factory here. The MCV still stands, and Technique is like, hang on a second. Why can I not push this back? Unleash is like, I am not leaving this spot. And he continues to push forward now. That time probably going to get taken out. EMP Blast goes off, and both of those units go down now. So the Marv is still alive. Going to reclaim that husk. That's nice work. He's got 4 Behemoth here now, and that's substantial now that he can really put some pain on these guys here. The 3 Spectre Artillery is still there. We got one of them as a veteran status as well now. This Behemoth is going to probably go down to splash damage. Is he going to try to move it? He's going to try to redeploy, and can he get away? Oh no, not quite. And now he's got 2 veteran and an elite Spectre. And again, he needs to be careful, because if he gets a heroic Spectre, and he's getting some splash damage on that Spectre, but oh no, Technique is going to pull it back. Does he have enough time to pull it back? Yes, he does. He re-stealths just in time. The husk is going to go down. The engineer is going to have nothing to recapture, but he's probably just going to chill maybe next to the watchtower just until the next Behemoth goes down. Scan goes down. Orchestrate completely misses its mark here now. And Technique has been pushed all the way back to this War Factory here, so that's not good for Technique, but in a sense, he probably knows that Unleash can't push him back any further than this, because he just doesn't have the... Oh, he actually has... I mean, he's got 3 Behemoth, and he's put another War Factory down, just selling them and moving them forward ever so slightly. Rage Gen goes off again, and we got the Spectre Artillery still bombarding down just all game. The last 10-15 minutes, that Spectre Artillery has just been there, and another Shockwave comes down, smashes everything. The Emp Buggies are probably going to get a blast off. They do, but two of the Spectres get taken out by Emp Blast. And is he going to be able to destroy this one now? Railgun's getting shots on. He's going to lose one of the veteran ones. That's nice work. Obelisk comes down now. Oh, we got another Vapor Bomb. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. And oh, Spectre Artillery destroying the EMP Buggies, but doing a lot of damage in the process. And I think he might be able to get... Oh no, he should really go for the Behemoths. He could smash them. He could smash them. And I think, yeah, he does go for the Behemoths, and he does get one. The other one just manages to escape War Factory now, giving repairs. Combat Engineer going to move around and take that husk. But again, the Spectre Artillery now going to just destroy the husk there. Oh no, it's actually missing. Not sure what he was trying to shoot at there. He did lose it. Oh no, he lost it. Was that the elite one? I'm not sure. It must have been just a veteran one, but he lost it there. Oh no. We got a Reckoner coming out. It's got Dozer Blades on it too. You don't see that too often for the Reckoners. But I'm not sure what he's planning to do with that. And Cloakfield comes down. He cloaked the Reckoner as well, so he might be going for some engineers, and I think he's going to go around and capture Unleash's back base here, and now he's got a cloaked Redeemer, so Unleash is not going to be too happy about that. You know, it's just really hard for him to deal with that. And now the Behemoths are firing on the Reclamator or the Redeemer Engineer Facility, and one more shot and they're going to be able to take that one down. That War Factory is now gone. That is gone now for Technique. He's still got 1 Spectre remaining. It's the elite one. It's probably pretty close to heroic, but again, he needs something to detect the stealth. He's got 1 Pitbull here, but again, that's going to be easily sniped unless he perhaps hides it behind these buildings now. And he's probably going to lose this veteran Behemoth. Oh no, that's not something you really want to lose. Oh, we could even lose a second one. No, not quite. He's going to pull back, and we have a beacon down here. I'm not sure what that is. The Orchestra is actually going to miss this time. Oh no, actually hits it. No, not quite close enough, but nonetheless, the Hammerhead with the AP ammo on it, it does actually force the cell as well, so that's nice work there. And the Marv now moving forward. I'm not sure where that Reckoner's gone. It must be somewhere. There it is. There's the Reckoner. It's got double engineering. I'll keep it selected just so we know when the engineers bail out. But nonetheless, Technique is losing this base here. Yeah, he's got a cloaked Redeemer. But what can he do against this force? There's now 4 Behemoths here. There's Pitbulls here. The Marv is here. It's Quad Rocket. So he's in all sorts of trouble. He's going to lose this area. Oh man, that Spectre Artillery needs to be careful. He does get revealed, but he is going to escape. Not sure where he's going. But again, the Redeemer does get revealed. Does get shot up a little bit. And again, where is that Reckoner going? There it is. There's the Reckoner. And again, the MCV is going to go down now from Unleashed. Not Unleashed, sorry, Technique. And he's going to take the Space Uplink Command. He could even take the Tech Center as well. Not sure what he's going to do with the Space Uplink Command, whether he's going to cool down Shockwave Artillery, but he really, even if he does, how's he going to be... He can't actually destroy the units he's going to Shockwave, and I think he might just decide to sell it off. He's probably got something left in his bag of tricks. He's got 1 War Factory, and he's got 1 barracks here, but that could be it. Even with the Reckoner capture, I'm not sure he's got enough in the tank now, and he doesn't even know what to capture with this last one. There's really nothing much left to capture. He needs to go for the middle, and I don't think it's going to happen. We've got a rig out now, Unleashed building the rig here for some mobile repairs as well, and of course they do repair air, but of course Raging goes off and he can't. Oh, he shockwave artilleries these guys here now. But he actually manages to destroy one with a shockwave, because of course they do a little bit of damage, and he does manage to take it out there. Marv is here. We've got railguns, as you can see. The rig now actually has railguns on it. You can actually see them visually. A second rig coming in as well, far out, and Unleashed is making his way up here. And really, this is the point where Technique just doesn't have the units remaining to defeat the army that Unleashed UA has. It's just not going to happen. Again, I'm not sure he's doing this Reckoner. He's still got the Engineer inside. I really wanted to see what happened to that one there. But again, how's he supposed to stop this? Yeah, he's got a Redeemer, and he's got it somewhere. Oh, is he going to get the MCV? Oh, he bailed out. He must have lost it. He must have lost it. Yeah, and that's the end of the game. Far out. So that was crazy. I can't believe Unleashed managed to stay in this position for so long. How often do you see a fight so intense in that area for so long? It just does not happen. 23 minutes, 40 seconds. So almost a 24-minute game there for Unleashed and Technique. Unleashed coming through and winning with Steel Talons there. I can't help but feel Technique's not going to be too happy about that, especially that base siege. He's just like, oh man, like Unleashed just would not leave. It's just like, no, I'm just going to keep, pounding the crap out of you. Even though he took a beating from those Spectres, I think maybe Technique just needed an extra Spectre in there, because he had 3 of them. Having a 4th would have made a significant difference. He could probably one-shot those behemoths with 4. And again, cause a lot more damage. If he dropped the MCV, that would have broken Unleashed, but Unleashed managed to stay in there and definitely hold it. So, people's favorite unit from Unleashed. Raider Buggy favorite unit from Technique. 192,000 to Unleashed, 168,000 for Technique. So we got about 24,000 in favor of Unleashed. But essentially, in a game that long, you can see most of the difference came after about the 16-minute mark there. Again, Unleashed just managing to get more Tiberium, and Technique being confined to that one base. He had bases up the top, but he just wasn't mining them as efficiently, I don't think. And again, as you can see there, the start was very even with the spikes there. Of course, it dipped a bit here where Technique lost his MCV, allowed Unleashed to stay on top, and Unleashed pulled away and maintained that difference for quite some time. Structures up and down, Unleashed actually having more structures. Units pretty close. You'd expect not to have more than Steel Talons, but of course there was a lot of pit spam in there and a lot of bike buggy spam, so they were both pretty even. Then Unleashed decided, hey, I'm going to shift it down to this Marv, these behemoths, things like that. And Titans, of course, because Titans in that situation were really good. They can shoot over buildings. They were really good for that defensive area there. And that was a crazy fight there. That was a really good game. 23 minutes, 40 seconds. Again, 1.31 kill death ratio to Unleashed. 0.62 to Technique, which is still really good. But again, that was a great game from both these players. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Really hope you enjoyed my 300th Kane's Wrath video commentary. That was so much fun to make. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned to my channel. We got more action coming up for you. Anyway, I'm Green Zero, and I'll see you all next time.